Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm reviewing Now Presents Clubland, which came out in 2025. I don't collect Clubland albums, but I like looking for track lists on this one, so I decided to get this one. I like the combination of the Now logo and the Clubland logo, and the front cover looks really cool, like the colours and the spotlight in the middle. Ultimate Clubland and Dance Classics. 73 songs on this one. Disc 1 kicks off with Cascada, Chewy, Madry, Deeply, Styles and Breeze remix. A pretty good remix to a cover I quite liked. Bass Hunter, Now You're Gone, feats DJ Mental Vio's Bassheads, really iconic dance classic and one of my favourites. Scooter, Jumping All Over the World, of course is based off Sailors of Glass of Champagne. I quite like this one. Ultra Beat and Down Styles, Disco Lights, Hypersonic remix, a brilliant remix to one of my favourite Ultra Beat songs. Manion, Welcome to a Club, a great dance song, really like the chorus in this one. Rachel McFarlane, Lover, Flip and Phil remix, a decent one. Flip and Phil and Kelly Lerner, True Love Never Dies, we like the chorus in this one, and it's an excellent classic, one of my favourites. Hannah Lang and Roro, Good Love, an okay dance song, better than Hannah Lang's Party All the Time remix, which I found meh. David Guetta, Titanium feats Sia, my favourite David Guetta collaboration with Sia, really iconic classic alongside Eric Prydz, Call Me, which samples Steve Winwood's Valerie, and none of my favourites. Martin Solveig and Dragonette, Hello, quite different to the original version, and I'm not a fan of this song honestly, really overrated to me. Mech feats Leo Sayer, Thunder in My Heart Again, another one of my favourites, an excellent dance remix. Edward Mayer and Vika Jigurina, Stereo Love, kind of bland to me, particularly the vocals. Freemasons feat Barry Tazook, Uninvited, Pascal and Callum Parry's cover of I Think We're Alone Now. Mickey Modell and Jesse, Dancing in the Dark, nothing to do with Bruce Springsteen. Dancing DJ's remix. Those three dance tunes are just okay to me. FMP and Gabrielle, Dreams, kind of an average remix to a Gabrielle classic. DHT feat Edme, Listen to Your Heart. I found his dance cover just as okay as Roxette's original. Disc 2 kicks off with the Shapeshifters, Lower's theme, really iconic classic, one of my favourites, we up the chorus. Love Inc., Simone Deddy, Your Superstar, glad it's on this one as it never made a number now, and it's a great classic. LMC and U2, Take Me to the Clouds Above, LMC versus U2, which is a combination of Whitney Houston's How Will I Know and U2's With or Without You, and it's one of my favourite remixes as well. Duke Dumont and Jax Jones, I Got You, which I kind of warmed to over the years. I find it okay now. I believe it samples a Whitney Houston song. Sigma, Nobody to Love, an alright drum and bass tune. Michael Gray, The Weeknd, I found his dance tune okay, alongside David Zally, House Every Weekend. Mary J. Blige, Be Without You, Moto Blanco vocal mix, over 8 minutes this one, and I like this one. Styles and Breeze, You're Shining, I found this one alright. Cascada, Every Time We Touch, a great dance classic, we like the chorus and the beat. Enforce, All or Nothing, this one's okay. Kelly Loretta's cover of Taylor Dane's Tell It to My Heart, just as brilliant as the original in my opinion, and one of my favourites. Eye Opener, Hungry Eyes, extended mix. I'll admit, I found this remix pretty fun, but I always prefer Eric Carmen's original. Darren Styles, Save Me, like the chorus of this one, and it's really good. Scooter, Messenger, music's a bit like Baker Street, and this one's kind of meh, but better than Posse. Hixie and Jamar Region, sorry I can't pronounce it, More and More. I'll come back to that one in a minute, as there's the original one. Flip and Phil, Disco Land, Cheeky Tracks remix, a really cool remix. Ultra Beat, Pretty Green Eyes, CJ Stone remix, and I like this remix. I love the original more. Of course, it's my favourite Ultra Beat song. Disc 3 kicks off with Infernal, From Paris to Berlin, a great classic. DJ Sammy and Yano feat Do, Heaven, a really iconic dance cover, one of my favourites, alongside Alice DJ, Better Off Alone, we like music in this one. Benga Boys, We Like to Party, but Benga Bus has a fun chorus, and I really like this one. A Touch of Class, Around the World, La 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 La, really love the chorus in this one, and it's one of my favourites as well. Loreen, Euphoria, Wow Wow Remix, a pretty good remix to this Eurovision classic. Liz McLaren, Woman in Love, K-Club vocal mix, a pretty adequate remix to an average cover. Cascada, What Hurts the Most, Darren Styles remix. I quite like this remix too. Ultra Beat, Elysium, I Go Crazy. A pretty good Ultra Beat song here. XNRG and Francesca Swarbrick, Seek Bromance. I found this cover pretty good, although I always prefer Avicii's version, who was known as Tim Berg at the time. Special D, Come With Me, not really into this one honestly. Pitbull feats Christina Aguilera, Feel This Moment. Of course, music's based off A Hard Take On Me, and I really like this rap song. Scooter, Weekend. I find it fun. Out of the 3 Scooter songs, none of them were logical song. It seems like it's one song that they can't license on the compilations these days. Darren Styles and Ultra Beat, Sure Feels Good. Darren Styles versus Ultra Beat. I prefer Disco Lights, but I still like this one. Lange and the Morihan, Follow Me. Yeah, not really into this one honestly. Sunset Brothers and Mark McCabe, I'm Feeling It, In the Air. And it's an okay song. Sunset Strippers, Falling Stars, a very iconic remix to 84 Starter 4 and one of my favourites. Freeloaders and The Real Thing, So Much Love to Give, which I found an okay finish. Disc 4 kicks off with Faithless Insomnia 2.0, a Avicii remix, a really cool remix to start the disc. Billy Joey's DNA, Loving You, feats Hannah Bolin, one of my favourite dance tunes on this one, we like the chorus in this one and the music. Big Ang and Siobhan, It's Over Now. Yeah, decent. Nana Del Rey and Cedric Gervais, Summertime Sadness, Cedric Gervais remix. I'm not a fan of the original, but this remix is actually not bad. Just kind of meh. Flippin' Phil and Karen Parry, Shooting Star, Pascal remix. A great remix to one of my favourite Flippin' Phil songs. Styles and Breeze and Karen Danzig, Heartbeats, hardcore remix. Just as okay as the original. Hixie, More and More, that's the original version. Of course, the newer versions on this too. And these 2 versions, honestly not a fan of those 2, particularly the chorus. Darren Styles and Francis Hill, Come Running. Yeah, pretty good. Subfocus and Dimension, Ready to Fly, hardcore mix. A brilliant remix to one of my favourite Subfocus songs. We like music in this one. Shaq feat Kim English, Moving All Around, Jumpin'. We like this dance song. Clear View, I Adore. Yeah, decent. Trinity X, Forever. Enforce and Darren Styles, Right By Your Side. These 2 dance songs are okay to me. Tiesto, Adagio for Strings, a really cool remix to a classical piece. Energy 52, Cafe Del Mar, Marco V remix, radio edit, and I'm not keen on this one honestly. Swedish House Mafia and John Martin, Don't You Worry Child, another one of my favourite iconic dance classics. We like John Martin's vocals, wish to return to the charts. DJ Alligator Project, The Whistle Song. I found it a really fun dance tune, entertaining and one of my favourites. Alongside Body Rockers, I Like the Way, which is a really iconic dance rock song. Ben Nicky and Distorted Dreams, We Come One, an okay cover, though I prefer Faithless's version. That's the whole track list. We get more of a cool background. Surprisingly, we don't have titles of other Now albums. Follow Now Music on all social medias if you want to catch up with latest news on Now albums. Here are discs 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like how the font's in different colours. A really good spin-off on dance classics and remixes. Pretty different to the other Now spin-offs, and I really like this one. If you're a fan of Clubland or dance or remixes or Now That's Hardcore music in general, I highly recommend this album. That's my review on Now Presents Clubland. Hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite song of this album? Comment down below, and I'll see you next video.